Cowboys and the Cattle Frontier. The cattle industry grew alongside of the mining industry in the 1860s and 70s. Businessmen used cattle farming to fund investments. Cattle herding changed the negative outlook of cowboys to positive. Joseph McCoy from Springfield found a way to cheaply herd cattle. He herded cheap cattle in Texas and sold for profit to new settlers in the north. This led to cattle drives in the 1860s and 70s. They herded the cattle for $9 in Texas and sold for $82 in Kansas. Like all high interest rates, though, they ended up crashing when the Panic of 1873 occurred and cowboys fell into bankruptcy.
The cattle bonanza in 1880 produced more than 4.5 million head of cattle. Prices, however, began to sag in 1882, and many ranchers fell into debt. Also in 1885, the cold and snowy winter, combined with summer droughts and railroad expansion, led to the end of the cattle drives. Relationships between the blacks and cowboys developed at times. One pioneer, Charles Goodnight, recalled stories about a black cowboy named Bose Icard holding money for them when they traveled. A famous quote by Goodnight is, "A thief would never think of looking in a Negro's bed for money." Almost 1/5 of men who rode these trails during these years were black or Mexican. Blacks especially enjoyed the freedom of life on the trail. A majority of cowboys were men in the teens and 20s due to the hazardous long hours discouraging older experienced ranch hands from applying for the job. Cattle herding was very important business that took cattle from the south and transported it to be sold to the new settlers in the north.